Good morning! I've tried this intro too many times. We're remixing Kevin Gates' Paper Chaser. Come along. So what is a remix and what are we going to do today? I think a remix is taking the original integrity of a song and turning it into something else. So there's a couple ways to do this. One's to take the original beat and transform it. You can slow it down or change the pitch. You can even add new vocals on top of the beat. We're not going to do this today though. We're going to do a cover of it and change the cover. I think this is going to be really important because this beat is so iconic. This beat comes on and you go, Kevin Gates, that's Kevin Gates' Paper Chasers. I know that's Kevin Gates. And I want the listener to go, that's familiar, but I don't know where I know it from. So that's what we're going to attempt to do. The first thing though, we have to listen to it and recreate the entire beat. So diving in, we definitely have a drum track with a bass drum, hi-hat, snare, and an open hi-hat. Additionally, we have that driving keyboard. I'm going to use piano instead of a keyboard. I think I'll be able to hear the note difference better. There's also a high pitch part and the 808, as well as what I'm hearing is a horn right at the beginning, that pew! Right there, I hear a horn. And then we have that doo-doo-doo. We have those four notes right there. So that's what we're going to try and replicate. We have 5 pieces to write. Let's dive in. So the first thing we're going to do is start setting up our drums. We're going to copy the beat kind of note for note the entire way. It starts off real basic, but you just listen to it a whole bunch of times and get all the notes in there that you can. I think we figured it out. It sounds like drums. I mean, that's what drums sound like. It's nothing spectacular, but we're going to get some keys going. We're going to keep filling this out and slowly figure out what is the bare minimum of this beat. All right, so we're really close. I mean, that sounds on, and by itself, we got the bass of the piano part figured out. We have to do that. He has that thing, and then he has a French horn and the 808. But the 808 is just in the beginning. So I think we're real close to pounding something out. And then we get to the fun bits. Alright, so we gotta figure out the high bit, that little thing. I think it just goes up the scale. This kind of sounds right. I'm happy with it. Next we need to throw in an 808. Yeah, I like that as an 808. I kind of picked I'm jumping a step. I kind of picked an 808 that I really enjoy the sound of. I like the grittiness of that 808. I'm not sure where we're going, but that's the 808 I want. His 808 is just in the beginning, so we're just going to throw an 808 right at the beginning. Yeah, I think that's all he does on the 808 there. Give a quick listen. Sounds good enough for me. Next, we gotta find a horn. Maybe? No. Yeah, we're gonna go with that one. And I think it's just a D chord, so we're just popping it in, calling it a day. I have a plan of approach for the remix aspect. Hear me out. I keep asking myself, what makes this beat this beat? I think it's the keyboard. The keyboard fills so much of this beat. It's that ba 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 ba, just drives throughout it. And there's a lot of empty space, which allows that keyboard to just, it's in your face. I want to fill in some of the empty space and bring the keyboard back. I'm going to I think I'm going to hit the 808 and the hi-hats to do this. I'm also going to slow it down. So I'm going to slow it down, and then hi-hats maybe go trap, and the 808 I'm going to make the 808 hit in your face. And I'm hoping that will change it enough that it gets to that point of, what is this? I recognize it, but takes it far enough away from Kevin Gates. Let's try it. So first things first here, we got to stem this out. We need to start assigning it to individual mixer tracks, so later on we can really dive into leveling it and getting it to sound proper. Alright, we'll get those in place, and one last listen. Enough of that, let's slow it down. I'm liking it at this tempo, but we gotta fill in the space, so we're gonna work on the hi-hats right off the bat. We're gonna double them up every other beat. We're throwing more in there. And a couple rolls to make it trappy. Alright, so here's a little cheat mode. We're gonna copy the bass drum pattern, and then we're going to bring it right into the 808. We're gonna delete that. So we've just completely increased the amount of bass on that low end, and it gives us a good little working point, spot to dive off of. So I'm looking to fill the space as well as get a little more aggression. I'm gonna keep the bass line real simple here and just stick to more or less the root note. Let the bass kind of ring out for what it is. Yeah! Keep it nice and simple. Alright, this is me kind of clicking around. We're going through real quick, getting some different sounds. Hooray! Welcome back. You've missed a little bit. I've been playing around for the last 20-30 minutes. Here. Put your head in here and give a listen. It's good. It's good. We also have this little part over here. Where it just kind of mellows out for 4 or 5 bars and then right back into it. It's about that time. Lyric. I'm a breeze at a truck pull, bonfire made of work boots, mullet with a side slog from I like it. I like it a lot. Mr. Gates, Kevin, your beat selection is phenomenal. I was able to take something great, and even if I made it worse, still come out with something great as far as the beat goes. Amazing selection of beats. I hope you approve of what I did here. If you don't, I tried to call you. You have 2 phones, and I couldn't get through. Maybe it's a problem on my end. But let's refresh and listen to the original beat. Here's what we did with it.
I'm a breeze at the truck pull, bonfire middle work boots, mullet with the sides long, from gigging with the cattle prod. I'm a rocket chair with a 6-pack of light on the roof. My hay loft's full of fishing poles, my gas pedals got calluses from looking down the scope. I'm a ski-doo on a dirt road, pulling up with some nuts and bolts for the bird feeder. I'm like picking blackberries from some pie in the middle of winter without a cold heater.
I like it. I had a lot of fun with it, and I'm gonna be releasing it tonight. Let me rephrase that. I'm releasing the first verse tonight. I think I'm gonna do a whole song on this one. I'm having that much fun, but I'm gonna release the song tonight, edit the video we're watching, which will be released after the song's released, and then at some point release the actual song. That being said, if you've enjoyed hanging out, if you've enjoyed liking this kind of stuff, seeing behind the scenes, do the things that YouTubers ask you to do and click buttons and all that. If you didn't like it, well, I don't know why you clicked on it. I'm sorry, bud. There's other content. There's like 1 million videos that go up a day, so my bad. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Peace!